Welcome back to Gals and Goblins. I am your Goblin Master, Jared Voswinkle, and with me as always are the gals, Lily Persifield.
Sawyer Cinderfoot. That's fine. We didn't want to interrogate you anyway.
Campbell Duffy.
Esta of House Ruidon. Damn, we really can't trust anyone around here.
And Olivia Rose McCain.
Beans, I'd just like to point out that at one point I was really correct about all this.
All right. This is us coming back from Christmas break. So this is sometime in January.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Did you drink a lot of eggnog?
Happy New Year.
Happy
New Year.
Happy holidays.
January 10th.
Happy Froglidays.
No way. No way you said Froglidays.
It's Froglidays. That's what they celebrate in
Wugmas.
Wugmas. Wugmas. Okay, we kind of finished our big kind of welcome to Frogmont arc.
Yeah, I don't know how welcome I feel at Frogmont, actually.
Hang on. This was the best they got for their welcome?
Yeah, wow.
So how about we just get started with a little recap.
That'd be great.
Let's hear it.
Because we don't remember anything.
Yeah, I forgot.
So, last time on Gals and Goblins, the gals investigated the goopy hole that led into the ground, followed by Cracker and Talia. As they ventured into the caverns, they found a complex system of tunnels leading all through the mountain where the 4 schools reside. In one of the rooms, they found a large door that sucked away all the heat. They continued their search for Fia when they came upon her lying in the old auditorium where the Greens had their meeting on their first night at Frogmont. Fia was half conscious, and before she could answer any of their questions, Miss Goop attacked the small party. The scuffle led them to a rundown gymnasium where Cracker and Talia decided to retreat and take Fia back to get her out of harm's way. The gals pursued Miss Goop into the original underground party room and handily defeated her. A goop transformed Fia then suddenly appeared in the doorway and started making her way towards the gals. But after placing the ghost tiles on Miss Goop, the black liquid sloughed off, revealing Sabina. The gals were taken through the night of the incident, through Sabina's memories. Sabina was stabbed in the chest by Tara, and as Sabina made a deal with the devil to become a revenant, Tara lost herself and transformed into a massive dragon, and then witnessed Moray go towards a castle in the stars, Tara go towards a mystical land with fish swimming in the sky, and the Red Bride takes Sabina to a castle in hell. So, as they left Sabina's memories, the Red Bride's hand erupted out of the ground, smushed her, turned her into dust, and that is kind of where we are now. This all happens, and then you look up and see Fia running towards you, Goop Fia, and all of a sudden the black liquid turns into clear, comes off of her, and Fia collapses onto the ground.
Oh, shit.
Fia, can you hear me?
She is on the ground. She's looking dazed. She goes, what? Who is that? Sawyer, is it?
Yeah, it's Sawyer. Are you okay? You got gooped, but I think you're all good now.
I got gooped. What does that mean?
Don't worry about it, actually.
Do you know where Talia and Cracker were? Last time we saw them, they were with you, and now you're here, so just wondering.
Yeah, what's the last thing you remember?
The last thing I remember was being picked up by Cracker and then walking through the tunnels and nothing after that.
Okay, maybe lead us to the last tunnel you remember, because I have a feeling that Goop Fia might have kicked their asses.
That's probably right. Let's go find him.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, did I mess anything up?
No, actually.
Yeah, a little bit, but that's okay.
I'm sorry.
Remember when you were serving punch at the party?
Oh, yeah. Oh, where's Sabina? Sabina, where's Sabina?
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't we all like to know?
I think she is gone to dust.
So
she's
did
gone for
Sabina
now.
Get your help? Is she the one who told you to spike the punch? What went on there?
There's a lot. I have to tell you, I didn't know if I was gonna survive to tell you, but
Okay, walk and talk. Lead us to the tunnel.
Let's go find Gracker. I'll say as you guys start walking out of the room and Fia begins to tell her story, you guys see a very bloodied, bruised Gracker walking through the tunnels, and she raises her maw and goes,
It's us!
there you
It's
are.
us!
What?
Don't worry, she's been ungooped, but I see not
that
before she.
That wasn't Fia. She was gooped.
Where's Talia?
She left. She abandoned me.
No.
Fia, she turned into goop and then attacked me, and before I could do anything, Talia ran away.
Maybe she's going to get help.
Yeah. Do you need me to heal you?
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
just
Don't heal me.
let me know.
Okay. I don't need it.
I'm an athletic trainer in training.
Did you really get your ass kicked by goop?
No. What does that mean?
I think you got your ass kicked by some goop.
Whatever.
So yeah, Sabina
How was the goop?
Sabina.
Goop is gone,
yeah,
as far as we
goop
know.
Is what I meant to say is gone.
We can tell her.
Yeah, I guess so. Secret's out.
Miss Goop was Sabina the whole time.
Sabina?
Yeah, did you see that coming?
Sabina was the third girl.
She made deal with devil and became revenant, and that's what she's been up to.
Keep this on the DL.
I guess
She's been poofed.
Honestly,
now.
we trusted Sabina. We thought that Sabina was the one person that we could trust, and now we're just okay. Gracker, we're telling you this, and if you betray our trust, oh my goodness, I just don't know.
Gracker, if you betray our trust, you will rue the
Hey,
day.
we cannot take another hit. Okay.
I'm just like grasping at straw.
Yeah.
I want someone else to trust at this point. Please, God.
I feel like Gracker, you're in similar boat as us. You know, like stuff keeps happening to you, but you aren't privy to all information.
Do you mess with this Hyperia stuff, Gracker? You're a gold.
Do you fuck with that?
It's complicated, but no, I don't. Whenever I first joined, I did, but not really anymore. I'm kind of having doubts about the whole thing.
Okay, yeah, you and me both.
But those still my friends.
Well, that is fair. You know.
Yeah. But Sabina, I mean, I knew her, but I wouldn't say she was like a friend, and I don't even know who her friends were.
Well, that is good. Then you will take the hit a lot less hard than other people.
Yeah, no, that's kind of
like us. She was our friend.
that's kind of like whenever you hear about a kid you knew growing up got married, it's like, oh, good for them. But like I didn't really know them that well. But it's like the opposite, where it's like, oh, like that sucks. But I guess I didn't really know them.
Gracker, do you need healing?
No.
Did you get hit in the head really hard?
No.
And I see a
Fia
goose
goes-
egg on top.
He goes, I do have a memory of kind of like whacking her on top of the head, and I don't think you got up after that. Gracker goes, no, I got up. I'm up right now. I'm totally good.
Let's go find Talia.
Wait, let me see the bump. I don't know, just to verify the story.
It's right there on top. It's very
You see
shiny.
like a cartoonish bump on top of
I
Gracker's
sneak
head.
behind her, and while I'm back there, I do healing word really quick.
It like shrinks down. Like Gracker goes, Talia opened up a portal, so I don't know where she is.
Oh my god! Everybody
Talia
knows.
opened up a portal, like what, like a misty step?
Everybody can open a portal. Where the hell do I get portal opening powers?
Portals.
When she opened the portal, did it look like dark and like a void?
No, it was
Okay.
like blue, which I think I don't know if that's bad.
Was it misty?
No, I don't think so.
Shit.
I think Gracker has seen the Misty Step before.
Okay, so Talia went through a portal. Great. No one to interrogate. Nothing. Do we even need to look at these yearbook photos anymore, or do we feel like we know what happened?
I feel like we got it sorted out.
Fia, do you need medical attention? Okay, both of you come with me. We're going to the infirmary.
We're gonna go see Miss Professor Sprout.
I take both of their hands. I say, come on.
What are we going to? Hang on. What is story about what happened down here? Are we telling everybody?
We were all kissing. We were all kissing.
Okay.
And somebody got hurt.
They'll never believe that, but okay, we were all kissing. We're
I
just
think it'll
not.
make people uncomfortable enough that they won't ask too many questions.
Has telling people that you've kissed worked before?
No,
kissing?
can confirm. But the person who it didn't work on is maybe dead right now. So
Okay, so you
it's like fresh start.
She was
wanna
dead the
try
whole
it
time,
again?
I guess.
Yeah, well, now she's dust. I don't know. Soul probably is still in hell.
Dusted and dusted.
They got lots of cells down there in hell to keep the souls.
Do they? Do you know about that?
Yes.
how do you know about that? How do you know about that?
I read a lot.
I don't think you read it all. First of all,
Esta, shut the fuck up. That was cover for Gracker and Thea.
okay.
I'm still this whole time we're walking and I'm pushing them towards the infirmary.
I paid
guys-
good attention in history class. You missed that part?
This is above my pay grade as athletic trainer in training.
Training.
Like in training. I don't think I have it in me to heal anybody else.
You guys start making your way back through the way you came, eventually coming back into Fia's room, Fia, Vribbles, and some other roommates. Vribbles in there cleaning up. Vribbles in there cleaning up. If you remember, Vribble is like the little Blue Jay nurse
Yeah.
who came.
She still have
to
her
get
outfit
you
on.
off.
Vribble,
No,
I've
she's
got a new
changed.
patient for you.
She's changed, and then she puts on her hat again.
Yeah, you're back on duty.
Vribble, did you clean the goop off that hole that we went through?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Don't get any more goop on the floor. I don't want any more goop on the floor.
I
Just
didn't
clean
get-
it up.
Take it up with Fia. I did not goop anywhere on this floor.
Okay. What?
Wait, you can goop?
No, I can't goop.
Okay.
Not in the sense that you're referring to.
In another sense, can you?
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
You never had a goopy poo in your life?
All right, it's time to go to the infirmary. You guys start making your way.
I want to threaten Fia. I want to roll to intimidate her to
Yeah.
say don't talk.
Shit.
Fia,
Can I help?
roll.
Sawyer?
Yeah, roll to intimidate.
I'm helping you.
Okay.
I stand behind you menacingly. Means you get advantage.
19.
Nice.
Fia looks horrified, and she goes, "Yeah, what would I say? What would I say?"
Now I feel like if I say, okay, the punch stuff. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just we're gonna
Is it-
listen. Yeah, I wink at her
Take
to
the-
counteract the intimidation.
Okay.
Okay.
I still feel like scared.
I want to be feared and loved. A wink. See that? Is me winking at you.
Wink.
Okay.
Roll.
Trust me here.
Give me a charisma check. See if the wink works.
Oh, 22.
20.
She falls in love with
Fia
me.
goes. Fia goes. Oh, that's like weirdly working on me. Okay. I'm not gonna talk. You can take the key. She zips her mouth and then hands you like an invisible key that isn't real.
I swallow it.
Oh.
Wait, was
Her eyes widen.
was Fia laying the clues, or was that Sabina the whole time laying the clues? Fia was laying the clues, right?
That was Fia.
Fia like waves and like her mouth is still closed. She like points at her,
I cough up the invisible key and hand it to her.
takes the key, unzips her mouth. I could tell you everything. I know a lot of what Sabina was going through and what her idea was. Yes, that was me with the letters.
Yeah, that was sneaky. So you knew what was going on, and you were helping her, but you were also trying to help us figure it out.
I'll just say, you guys go to the, you guys have this conversation as you go to the infirmary. You guys find yourselves in an empty cafeteria eating breakfast enchiladas out of the room. And you guys are now kind of having a situation sit rep in the cafeteria. alone.
Gracker's here.
Do you want Gracker to be there? Do you think you would let her go at some point?
Well, we could just drop her off at the infirmary.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
It's wedding stuff.
cool.
Yeah, you know what
Yeah.
I mean.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's getting married?
No. Like what you said earlier about how like that's great, I guess, but I don't really care.
Wedding?
Never mind.
That is, I understand why you were confused too, Gracker. The minute she said that, I said, what? I'm catching on slowly though.
Sawyer, I caught on. It's okay.
Thank you, Esta.
It's the metaphor she put down.
Go put some ice on that. Yeah, let's
Table
get
it.
Fia threatened and flirted with and intimidated.
God damn.
Well, I'm saying I'm not gonna do it again. I'm saying that's the state she's in. Let's get her to talk.
Gracker, you guys leave Gracker in the infirmary to get patched up by Professor Sprout and Vribble with her hat on. You guys go to the cafeteria, empty cafeteria. You guys get your breakfast enchiladas, and you guys are now sitting at a table. And Fia goes, first, I mean, I can give you the spiel first, or you can ask questions first, or...
You tell us everything you know.
Yeah, let's hear it from the beginning.
Let's hear the spiel.
Okay, well, whenever... everybody else got here a day before you because the freshmen get here later than everyone else as there was a battle going on. I met Sabina before we had our orientation, and she walked me to my room, and she was very nice. We just kind of talked for a long time, and she told me a little bit that she had some bad relationship issues at the end of last semester, but we didn't really go into it. The next night was the night of the Greens meeting, and I went there, and I heard what they had to say, and I thought that sounds like a great opportunity to meet some friends, and
At the Greens meeting?
Like the war rally meeting?
And then they started talking like they were, and I was like, well, that seems a little intense. and then I left, but I was still like, well, I still need to find some friends. And then the cleaning revenants started grabbing people up, so I hid in a locker, and everybody was gone, and then the sun started coming up, and I was still in the locker, and then Sabina found...
Oh my god.
Well, no, I was fine. I slept pretty comfortably. Sabina found me, and she was like, why are you in a locker? And I was like, cleaning revenants. But then she walked me back to my room again, and we started talking some more, and I said I was thinking about maybe joining the Greens because I need some friends. And she was like, well, maybe you could do, there's like an open, she said that she sets up a lot of school activities, and she said that we needed someone for the punch. And I was like, that sounds great. I can meet people that way. And then she also mentioned that she helped take you all back to your room earlier that night. And she said that you guys might be good to maybe hang out with. So next day in class, I tried to say something, and it seemed like we initiated some kind of relationship.
I do remember that.
We were vibing for sure. That was real. Wait,
That was real.
Yeah, no, that was real. But the punch stuff.
So I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there. Sorry. Well, the next day, we had that school day, and this was the day of the party, and I went to Sabina's room, and she was telling me about how we were going to set up the party, how we were going to make the punch, and we started talking some more, and she was kind of being like a big sister to me in a way, of just being very kind and supportive. And then I saw something on her desk that seemed like some old notes, and I saw, like a heart on it, and I was like, oh, who are you talking to, Sabina? And then she kind of just totally switched and said I'd see you later tonight. She'd see me later tonight, and I didn't say anything about it. And I didn't see her again until we were before the party, setting up the punch, laying it out, and she wasn't talking to me. And then at one point, I looked over, and she seemed to be upset. Like she almost was crying, and I didn't want to pry. It seemed like she's my only friend. I don't want to push the boundary too far. And
Wait, was this at the party or before the party?
This was right before.
Okay.
As we were setting up. And then she had some weird, I thought it was crazy, but she had some weird black goop dripping out of her eyes.
Oh.
And it was getting on her hands, and it was getting on some of the punch. And whenever I called her attention to it, she seemed as though she wasn't noticing. And then she apologized, and we made some new punch, and she was still helping, but she still seemed upset. And she asked to excuse herself, and then she came back, and we finished setting up the punch. And then I had to go set up the streamers and talk to the DJ. So I didn't see what happened. And then she came over to me and told me that she was going to go get you guys. And I said, oh, awesome, great. And then she didn't come back for a while. And then whenever the girls started collapsing and I saw the goop person attacking Talia, that was the same goop that was coming out of Sabina. So I kind of had a lot of questions, and then I wanted to go ask Sabina after the party, but I couldn't find her. I went to her room, and it was unlocked. And half the school was down and couldn't do anything, or you were on your quest, so I couldn't talk to you. And I couldn't find Sabina anywhere, so I had my suspicions. I started looking through her room, and I found a journal, and I found some notes, and I read those notes, and I realized that she was pretty involved with Moray and Tara, and that I don't think that she's a bad person, and that's why I left the notes, is you could see why she did what she did, and maybe it would be like a soft thing that I was going to tell you, but and maybe we could figure this out with your help on how to help Sabina. But then whenever she got back, and she just came out of nowhere, I don't know where, it was late at night, it was getting dark, and then she started yelling at me, and then she started crying, and then it turned into goop, and then she attacked me and brought me underneath the school, and I didn't know what happened. And then she stabbed me with something, and then it gets fuzzy. I see you, I get picked up, and then I'm running at you. I hit Cracker on the head at one point, and there's like a big bump, and then we're here now. Sorry, that's a lot.
No, it was
okay.
good, and it was good that good snooping. We definitely followed the clue trail that you made.
Oh, one other thing. She was asking me she mentioned something in passing one time whenever we were making the punch. She only said one thing, and I don't know if it was to me or to herself, but she said that she's got to find him or something.
Yes.
And she was...
Yeah. We keep hearing that.
Don't worry about that. That's like...
Yeah.
Okay, Sabina... I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling a little betrayed, but I know
little?
that she is being controlled by the Red Bride, or whatever her name is, or whoever that is. And she was supposed to find Big P too. Remember what Morrigan heard in the bathroom? That you have 3 days to find him?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sabina was supposed to find Big P, but she couldn't.
But why? The only thing I'm confused is why were they looking for Big P here?
Maybe they had tracked him here, or someone
Oh, yeah, because the person
related to him here.
that we know who has Big P
Wait,
probably came back here.
Do you know?
No.
Know what?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
No, wait. Know what?
Wait,
what are
what do
you
you
referring
know?
do you know what she's looking for?
Actually, it's like a person, but also an object, but also a weapon, but also a
Well,
thing.
if you...
Do you know what she's looking for?
No, but maybe that's why she asked
Damn it.
me to get to know you.
Oh.
That's dirty.
Listen, I'm feeling very duped. You, Fia, got duped and gooped.
I got double gooped and booped. And
No,
gooped.
duped and gooped
Fia,
and...
I can't imagine how you're feeling right now. This is
and it's your first year at Frogmont. And our first year at
all
Frogmont.
4 of us have had quite a shit go of it our first week at Frogmont.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you need a group of friends, we can be that group of friends.
That'd be nice.
No.
Wait, you transferred from Brimstone, right?
Yeah.
Well, anything's gonna be better than there.
Yeah, congrats. You picked better school. Wait, do you have family member at Brimstone? No?
Yeah, like a cousin.
Did I make that?
No, that's... Yeah, Nails was like, I have a cousin who
Nails?
transferred.
What's his real fucking name?
Barry.
Barry?
Goes by Nails.
Yeah, I mean, I have a very large family, and I mean, I have 6 brothers and sisters, and just siblings in general.
Nails is not
Only
ringing.
6?
He said, Esther.
Okay.
But I do have like a little. I have several cousins, but Nails. Yes. And we had one conversation. I remember in summer. He was the one I talked to in the summer. Yes.
Yeah, well, it's obvious that you guys grew up in different parts of world, considering that he does not talk like you.
No. Big family. And no, I remember we had a big family kind of, not like reunion, but just kind of a get together. And there was a guy there who at Brimstone who I hadn't really talked to. And he said he was, I knew he was my cousin because he was at the family gathering.
That is good inference.
Yeah. And we just had a nice chat.
Okay, I was just wondering. We
went on the quest with him.
Yeah, we know
That's
Nails.
Oh, wow. Is he okay?
Yeah, I got it. We have a direct line to him actually through a speaking stone, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm close enough to want to talk to him.
Well, to be honest, I don't think we're close enough to want to talk to
you
him,
guys
but we still
you guys
have
hear a
it.
little thing on your speaking stone like, we're going to do
No.
it.
Nails, go away.
Hang up, Nails.
Dude, shut up, dude. They're gonna hear us, bro.
Okay, we can still hear you.
Listening again?
No, what? We haven't
did we
fucking
say?
been listening to anything.
Have you guys had any goop incidents at your school since you're on the line right now?
No, what? Stop.
Okay, click. I hang up the speaking stone.
Here's what I'm still confused about.
I don't know if you can hang it up.
God fucking.
I throw it into the cat bus bag.
Whoa! It goes away. Fades into
The punch that Sabina cried into and got gooped, did it not get thrown out? And that's what poisoned the girls?
I mean...
Or did you help her spike it? Did you know it was spiked?
No. I thought that we were getting rid of it. And I mean, I think... I still think she's a good person, but I think
Do you think she
could have
didn't
done
know?
it. Or she could have gone back and done it again. And because I noticed it, she tried to hide it and said she got rid of some and didn't. And
okay, it could be either one. But when she got gooped, she went after specifically Talia and Gracker.
I think to continue the feud, right?
Yes, but what if that wasn't Sabina's will? What if the goop, like the deal that she made, she's obviously answering to higher powers and she's under threat. What if when she's in the goop, just like when anybody's in the goop, she's not fully in control?
But maybe it could also be not it's not making new things for her. It is just amplifying the things that she's already feeling.
Yeah, like that revenge that she wants.
Yes, I think she is just like, I don't think Sabina's a bad person, but I do think she has been corrupted in a way that she thinks that this is now the right thing to do.
Whenever she brought me down in the tunnel, it did seem like she knew what was happening. I didn't see a real transformation from whenever she was getting angry at me before and then whenever she turned.
You did or you didn't?
I didn't.
I think she did this all intentionally. Just in her head, this was right thing to do. Make sense? Like she has just gotten her wires crisscrossed because somebody's gotten a hold of her, aka Red Scary Bride Lady.
Yeah, who took her and disappeared.
Well, it didn't take her, smushed her.
Well, I mean, she's already turned to dust a few times. I think she's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I know a little bit about revenants, and you can't kill them once they're undead because they just kind of come back until that they've accomplished whatever it is that they set out to do.
Then what's Sabina's goal?
I don't know. Why it wouldn't even make sense for her to kill Talia and Gracker. Why would she want revenge?
Give me an insight check.
All of us?
Yeah, all of you. You guys all experienced her emotions.
2.
4.
Come on,
15.
Esta. Nice. Okay. Esta, you recall feeling Sabina's emotions and going through her memories. And you go back to the moment of anger that she felt whenever the Red Bride proposed about, coming back and showing them. And you know that it is Sabina's tie and kind of contract to avenge herself. And you don't know if that is for avenging herself to who killed her, or it is avenge herself. She needs to kill the person that killed her. Also with that, I would say that you would think that she would go after Gracker and Talia. She was just looking for a backup plan to assassinate one person and create havoc at Frogmont. And if she didn't fail, then hopefully Morrigan succeeded. If Morrigan succeeded, then she could have a fail. And then at the end of it, they both failed. And then, she tried to cut them and maybe try to convert them. And also, if she at least cut them and maybe didn't kill them, then that would be too high up people in Frogmont's social circles that are corrupted and would contribute to her cause, which is on the side of the Red Bride. And also, it could be a thing. It could also maybe be something that she doesn't necessarily want to do, but since she is a quote unquote soldier of the Red Bride, that she works with the Red Bride, it could have been something that the Red Bride told her to do. And she was like, if you do this, I'll give you an opportunity to go and avenge yourself.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been assuming this whole time, is that it's all just, she's just been being controlled by the Red Bride.
That's what I hope it is.
And I can't imagine what she thinks in her head about all this, or if she even allows herself to. I mean, she's already been stolen from the plane that's her home and thrown into another one, and then thrown into another one. And
people
now
keep using her.
Exactly.
Well, we don't know if she was brought from that plane. What if she came voluntarily?
I thought we heard something like she was trying to find her way back. Maybe Baines just made that up.
I think we made that up. I think that was one of our answers for why there would have been research about.
Yeah. Yes.
Githyanki.
Also, another thing about Talia and Gracker is that Gracker cared a lot for Moray, and Talia cared a lot for Tara.
Gracker.
So it makes sense. I think.
I've just been kind of getting the vibe that Gracker had a thing for.
Yeah, I think Gracker's got a little crush.
Oh, okay.
Just from what I've been learning about flirting recently.
It seems like love triangle wise. Well, not even love triangle. How many people is that? Love
Love web.
Yeah, it's like a V of flying geese, and Gracker and Talia are at the edges of the V
at the back.
You know? And so it kind. I guess I'm just saying it makes sense to go after them because they had an emotional connection each to the two people who disappeared.
They're still connected to them in some way.
And and they were the big kind of the big dogs. Are the big dogs? Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know where Talia is.
Okay, this is all good and dandy to know, but does it tell us what the heck we should do next?
Well, we do have to get to class.
Oh,
and at that moment, you hear the door bursts open, and you see Sapphire, Raven, and Igneous now jump into the room. And Sapphire goes, "Oh, there you are! We've got to, get to the. What is that accent? It's been so long since I've done her accent. What is her accent?
I think they're both vaguely
She's like
Scottish.
Yeah, or kind of Irish.
Scottish. Oh yeah. What? God. Oh my God. I don't know how to do accents anymore.
Funny.
What does she say?
She had her mail.
Oh, I usually think of like Richard Madden whenever.
Usually I think of him too.
Richard Madden.
I'm thinking about him right now.
There you are. We got to.
Yes,
what are we doing?
that's her.
I was looking at the class schedule, and we got to get to Monster Vomit class. And Raven goes, we got to get to. Hey guys, by the way, this is Raven. We
I'm
have
so glad you're
Monster
alive.
Vomit. It's great to see you.
Yeah, are you guys feeling better?
I'm feeling great after sleep. You guys helped us.
You're welcome.
You're not even gonna take one day off. You're gonna go straight into Monster Vomit class. We have class today. This is fucked up.
Igneous goes, we were just laying in our fucking dorm, and then this other girl comes into our dorm and is like, hey, we have class, and then also there's like a bunch of guys here who are walking around the school and are like,
hang on.
And then
What do you mean a bunch of guys?
Like guards?
you guys walk into the hallway and you see a bunch of like armored people walking through.
They're surveilling us.
Oh, good. Just what we needed.
Can I go up to the nearest one
Cops.
and grab like his tunic that I'm assuming is peeking out through his armor and pull on it and be like, excuse me.
Yeah, he goes, what's up?
Who sent you and what are you doing here?
We are the Sunshine Knights, and we are here to, under orders from Lord Arathis, we're here to protect the school. We've been hearing that there's been some adverse activity in this region, and so we just want to make sure that everything's all checked out.
Could you define?
You won't even notice us.
Unfortunately,
Hard to miss.
I already have noticed you, Mr. Sunshine Knight. Could you define adverse activity? Is that what you called
We
it?
heard almost half the school died.
Well, no.
We had that under control.
Yeah, I think we fixed that. I don't know what the cop would have done in that situation other than carry the body to the infirmary. But
I'll have you know that they're mostly alive.
That's
some of them, maybe not.
a wonderful job. I mean, we're here, to maybe just kind of as a presence so that stuff doesn't happen around here.
All right,
Is there?
Beans, I don't think they're here for you.
No, I don't think they're here for me. I'm just trying to give hard time.
No, we are here for you. That's why we're here.
I think we should be worried about the prior knights too, right? They're coming for you.
I would. She doesn't know she's.
We have to go to Monster Vomit class.
I whispered it.
If you have a handbook that what it considers like what you are allowed to take action for, I would love to see that in writing.
What?
Like what are you allowed to act on and what are you not? Do you have rules?
Like a Sunshine Knight code?
Yeah, do you have code? Do you have honor? Are you honorable?
I would
Well, I do my best every day to be honorable, but you can talk to Lord Arathis and ask us about our code of conduct and see of all of our rules.
You work for Lord Arathis?
Of course, we're directly coming from the Golden Order.
Does he sleep in this school?
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good question. I don't know.
It's weird, right?
I mean, I'm
Wait,
not one to judge.
you're like
Did you see his jammies?
No,
the silk ones?
no, but those sound pretty lame.
Oh.
Hot
Wait,
take, Mr. Sunshine Knight.
Wait, you're a guard. and
What's
you
your
don't-
name, sir?
Greg.
No,
Greg.
wait,
We gotta need to.
Sorry, we already know it, Greg.
Sorry,
Could you pick a new
sorry,
one?
Greg is short for Thomas.
Okay, stop, Thomas.
Thomas, interesting in this fantasy world that we are starting to have really normal names.
Wonderful to meet you, Thomas.
Yeah.
We'll catch up soon.
Of course.
Thank you for your service.
No problem.
Monster Vomit class.
Okay, Team 101, do y'all have Monster Vomit class 2?
Yeah, that's why we got you, and we were looking for you.
Are we
thought that could-
misinterpreting the name of the class, or is that what it is?
Is it like a euphemism?
I got like an early copy. I heard that somebody already went to Monster Vomit, and they said it's really there's just vials of Monster Vomit, and you just kind of like
How
look
could
at
that
it.
possibly be useful?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll have to go to class and see. Fia goes, yeah, I had Monster Vomit class the day before we went on the quest, and it was like not very good. We kind of just like looked at vomit all day.
Wait, so you've got a different schedule.
Yeah.
Just, okay, be careful out there. Don't talk.
Of course.
She zips her mouth and then hands you the key.
Yeah, and I swallowed again.
But if you need friends to talk to, you know where to find us.
She puts.
I cough it back up.
She just puts both thumbs up and lets you keep the key.
We'll give you the
And then
key
she-
when you need it.
Okay.
And Fia scurries down the hallway to her class.
Oh my god,
Wait,
guys.
did anyone even sleep? Wait. She should go to sleep.
What?
No, hang on. We're not
don't
going
wanna
to
miss-
class.
I don't want to miss class.
No, you
Guys.
should get some sleep.
There is
Guys,
no way we're going to
We're
class
not
right
going
now.
to class, right? Like we pay to air quotes around pay because we don't pay to be here.
Thomas-
Just brought her back from like a goopy death.
We almost met Hyperion
she's
tonight.
like barely healing worded right now.
the red bride popped up again, and we still haven't gotten the day off.
Officer Thomas goes, I'm going to have to ask you, like, you guys
Thomas-
go to class? Like, I'm gonna have
Oh.
Hey, Thomas, you ever had the breakfast enchiladas from the cafeteria?
to... No, I haven't. I heard they're great, though.
You should go check him out.
Well, I mean, I just got to make sure you guys get to class.
Okay, here we go. Walking to Monster Vomit.
Yes, in this
Bye.
exact direction. Bye. No need to go to cafeteria. Okay.
Okay. He follows you.
Oh my God, there's only 5 minutes left.
Are you always going to do that?
What do you mean?
Are you like
follow us?
assigned to us?
Well, I mean, I just kind of met you guys, and you guys aren't in class. You guys are being truant right now.
We're not. The bell hasn't even rung. We're not being truant.
Okay, well, this is important, okay? If you need to report us to a superior or anything, my name is Gracker. This round one over here is Talia.
Oh.
And this one over here, that is... no, Greg doesn't go here. That is...
That's my name. My name's Greg.
No, you're
name's
Thomas.
Thomas.
Oh, yeah, short for Thomas.
This is
Huh?
Ribble.
Oh.
Nice to meet you, Vribble.
Ribble in
Talia.
blue. If you say Vribble, the one in blue, they'll know exactly who
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Anyway, Sapphire goes,
We're gonna like head to class right now, and you guys can stay here if you want, I guess. But
Should
we're
we-
gonna head out.
Guys, be honest, should we scatter? Should we run
No,
different
let's just go that way, and then we'll come on,
go
we'll
to
jump out the
class.
window or something. We gotta keep the image up, or else the surveillance is gonna crack down even harder.
Fine. Thomas, we're going, Thomas.
Okay, awesome.
I'm walking towards that direction. Pitter patter.
You all follow Team 101 to Monster Vomit class. It is just a bland classroom, nothing in it. There's vials of puke everywhere, and there's a professor at the door who's
I
About
think
to make some monster
Yeah,
vomit.
I think Esta's going to add to
human-
the vomit pile.
the professor is a human. He's got big glasses. He's balding, just a white man, and a
Name also Greg.
That is exactly who I pictured would teach.
White man.
Just a
his
white
name-
man.
His name is Mr. Sanders. And he goes, "Hey, you guys, well, welcome to class. Today is our first lesson." And on that moment, you hear a knock on the door, and it's Miss Gray. Miss Gray is at the door. She goes,
I thought this day couldn't get any worse.
Be nice.
"So sorry,
She's a lovely woman.
Mr. Sanders. Mr. Sanders, can I please ask to have 3 students from your class leave? They need to have a meeting with Principal Pad."
God, I hope it's not us.
And Mr. Sanders goes, we're supposed to be learning about monster vomit today. So
I'm very into my studies.
Look at this vomit.
yeah.
This one feels like maybe from a chimera.
I have
Is
like a
that
little
perfume?
perfume tanker shift over my nose.
Mr.
Miss
Sanders?
Gray leans in and she sees you 3 and she waves and she goes, you 3.
I pretend like I don't see her. I like look behind me, like she's waving at somebody else
I
behind
have
me.
Principal Pad would like to see you all about your quest.
Oh,
Our successful quest,
And
where
we're going-
we saved
I run out of the
everyone.
classroom so fast. Thank you for getting me out of there.
I run behind her and they're like, moving us up the list, like we talked about, right?
Yeah, of course. We will have a conversation about that in his
I
office.
noticed you were about to say, of course, and then you stopped
Well,
yourself.
I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay, it's looking.
It's looking
Things are looking good.
As,
Things are
as you
looking
guys,
good.
as you guys are walking out, Mr. Sanders goes, well, if you're going to miss class, you need to do your homework on monster vomit. And he hands you all a vial of vomit.
Yeah, vomit.
I will observe this.
I take it and immediately drop it into the trash can by the door.
He's turned away. He's already lecturing everyone else in the class. You guys make your way, follow Miss Gray back to Principal Pad's office. And same large office with cool trinkets, little trophies, and the pictures of the principals line the walls. And Principal Pad is sitting at his desk.
Let me roll a history check on those.
Yeah, roll a history check. Is there anything you guys would like to say to Miss Gray before you talk to Principal Pad?
Miss Gray, I noticed that you never put the rubric on our door that you promised.
Oh my god!
But I'm willing to let bygones be bygones and leave it in the past because a lot has happened.
Of course, a lot has happened in just these few days.
Just don't pull any funny business.
And
when
don't
you're
let the
grading
Golden Order
us.
boss you around, Miss Gray.
I mean, I wish I didn't, but I mean, that's like saying don't let your bosses boss you around. It's kind of like impossible.
Oh yeah, how do you feel about these sunshine nights?
I could take them or leave them.
I think
I
you
just
had
hope-
it covered.
I mean, I just hope that they stay out of our way.
It feels like it's just really undermining your position at this school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they don't respect your authority, Miss Gray.
Roll persuasion. She goes, I feel like,
Can I help them?
yeah, you can help them. She goes, I just feel like they could really help.
Nat 20.
That's funny.
Dirty 20.
We're
Dirty
radicalizing her. Yeah.
Miss Gray goes, yeah. I mean, maybe they are a little overstepping. I'll have to talk to Lord Rathis about that.
I got a 21 on my history check, and I want to know the political implications of the succession on the portraits.
So you know that it starts off with Glup Gilly Toes
Yes.
as the original founder.
Glop, 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 glop,
Gilly
glop.
Toes. And that was a chant that they did back in the day.
I've been working on it.
I know that one.
And the political implications. What do you like with like Golden Order ties?
Yes, so there's Glup Gilly Toes. She's shaking the hands of people kind of going
And
down the line.
Also, people have said that like the Golden Order founded the schools. So you would know that Glup Gilly Toes had like pretty close ties to the Golden Order.
Yes. So the people, the kind of down the principal,
Mm-hmm.
the list of principals, eventually it's Principal Pad, right?
Yeah.
But last time you described it, wasn't there something where like it went to somebody and then it went back to
It went
him?
to a non-bullywug,
Yeah,
right?
it was like,
like the one right before
I
Pad.
thought she was kind of like Miss Gray. She was like a
No, I think I described it as it was. I think the peculiar thing was more of. I think I just said like who it was before as a little surprise. The thing that was a little peculiar was that like Glup Gilly Toes was in all of the pictures.
oh, and then she wasn't in the most recent
No,
one?
she
that
was.
it?
She was.
Okay, so Glup Gilly Toes is in all of them, almost like shaking the hand of the next principal.
In the first one with her, she's like shakes the hand of the next one that like is going to be the principal, and then she's like kind of like in between them with like her arms around them. So she's kind of like still in the picture. And then I think I mentioned that it was an orc or a half orc or maybe a Goliath or something was the last principal, but that wasn't anything significant. That was just
that was just who it happened to
flavor.
be before Principal Pat.
Yeah.
But Gilly Toes is in every
single one.
But we've never seen her.
You've never seen her.
which
So-
also feels like in the lifespan of a bullywug.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
be a
so I'll
little
say
strange.
history check. She's alive currently, right?
Yeah. You
And
would know.
she's obviously very involved in like the Frogmont administration still.
Yeah.
So maybe I guess
I would say that she's like a superintendent.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what we've called
And
it.
could I kind of glean that she's the one who's making this decision to have more Golden Order involvement because Principal Pad kind of seems averse to it?
Yeah, I would say that's not too far off. You would say from what you know, she would probably have to say something. But you also know from what Thomas said, this was like from Lord Arathis.
Mm-hmm.
And Lord Arathis is the closest thing to Golden Order that you've seen. I mean, he is the Golden Order. He's part of it.
Yeah.
And so maybe he just goes, anything he says goes. But
He's
maybe
kind of the representative that
Yeah.
like Frogmont has brought in, and with that came Lord Arathis, right?
Yeah,
He
and
wasn't
also-
already with Frogmont before they brought in
Who?
before Frogmont kind of doubled down on the Golden Order influence.
Yeah.
Lord Arathis wasn't involved in the Frogmont administration.
No, he was just kind of there, especially at orientation as like a representative. And then like shit started to go down and he's just kind of been hanging out.
Yeah. I guess so the guards I'm considering triple down. And then the beginning
Yeah.
of year thing I'm considering double down.
Yeah.
So sorry if that was
And
confusing.
also you would also think that if they fought this, then they probably wouldn't have come here so quick. So it's either like they're for it or they're kind of passive about it or they're not like super against it.
Okay.
It's they're not like an active combating the Golden Order.
History check complete.
So you guys
Principal Pad!
you guys are
Principal
in his office.
P.
You sit in
My
the chairs.
guy.
He diddly pad.
And you sit before him, and he turns around in his big leather chair, and he goes,
Sorry, there's just something in my throat.
"Oh, sorry. What do you got a frog in your throat?"
Whoa!
I thought
That's just a saying.
No, I was going to say
on.
that, but I got too scared, so I'm glad you said it.
No, it's totally fine.
I didn't know we could say that, but
No, it's totally fine.
Cool.
I hope it's fine with you guys.
I didn't want to offend you. That's why I didn't say it. So I'm
No,
glad that
it's
we're
no
on the
issue.
same wavelength.
I'm gonna
No,
think
it's no
about
issue.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we're vibing.
Of course. Wonderful job. Thank you so much. We are forever
You're welcome.
grateful for you, and I just
How grateful.
Oh,
very grateful. But first, I have a couple of things I want to go over. I want you to ask me any questions. I guess just kind of because this was a bit of a more official quest. I would just like to know what everyone learned. If there was like a valuable lesson that you took from this experience, just so you know, we can have some feedback. You see Miss Gray pulls out a pen and a paper. She's just kind of sitting there like she's going to take some notes. Just I just want to hear about your experience on how it went.
I would say, first of all,
It'd be good. By the way, it'd be good if you hit like on like leadership or like teamwork.
Oh, this sounds like maybe there's a rubric to follow.
No, this is this is purely we just want to see how it did and how the quest function is working in the system.
I was
Because you are the only ones who've been on a quest this year.
Yeah, I was going to say what worked so well about the quest was kind of the lack of any overbearing surveillance.
Lack of oversight, yes.
One-
The freedom. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We kind of spread our wings and flew,
Literally.
and because
the
we
air.
had to. So that was the most valuable part of the quest to me was just that lack of
Wow.
of surveillance.
Awesome.
Yeah. So the independence that we learned, getting to go off on our own,
Thinking for ourselves.
helping
Yes.
each other, teamwork for
Teamwork.
sure.
Oh, it's gotta be teamwork.
Definitely collaborating
Collaboration.
together
Yes.
as a team. We've grown very close, I think, over the past few days.
There is no I in team. That's
That
what we
is
say in
true.
Arcana Ball, and that's what we say on quests.
I would also
on the
add,
field and in the field.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
I would also add experiencing new cultures and having our eyes open to the way the world works for them was quite valuable.
Very good. Very good.
I think we need to keep these quests going.
Yeah.
And
we don't want. Well, come on, we don't want to be Valkyrie, right?
No.
Sitting at a desk learning theories.
I do
We're in
think
the field.
could I give constructive criticism on what could have been better for next time?
Of course. Yeah.
Communicating that the Brimstone boys were second in command to us. I felt like that was not very clear. Do we agree?
Well, okay. I'm going to stop you right there. So they weren't really second in command.
Oh, well, it really felt like it on a skills level. It felt like they were
So, okay, well,
bringing
now
up the rear.
Miss Gray chimes in. She goes, just to kind of like backtrack on the teamwork thing. So, it kind of just, it kind of sounds like you guys are just telling them what to do.
Oh, no. We worked great. Where our skills, where
And also,
our
this is
best
the first-
skills shine.
This is the first mention of the Brimstone Boys, actually. You guys haven't even mentioned them until this point.
They weren't as capable collaborators as we were.
Okay.
But
They were looking for guidance, and we were able to provide that leadership.
and they really
You know how it is at Brimstone.
yeah,
Yeah.
they really
yeah, I know. I know how it goes.
Second tier.
Of course.
we didn't have many cracks in our oiled machine of a team, but where we did, they were able to fill in with guidance on our part.
Awesome. Oh, that sounds great. Now, this is kind of just protocol, but did you have, and you typically the answer is no, did you have any run-ins with any celestial beings or demonic creatures, or was it just kind of the run-of-the-mill normal things?
Super standard. stuff.
normal.
Standard stuff.
Give me deception check.
We didn't even need to refer to each other to know that.
Ooh. Wait, did y'all roll bad? I rolled well, so you guys better start. I got a dirty 20.
I got a 10. I don't want to know what you fucking got.
I have a +6 to deception.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Totaled up, I've got an 8.
At least you didn't roll a 1. 8, 10.
So,
That's not too bad.
Okay.
Not
Bean
average.
starts looking anywhere but Principal Pat.
Esta's strong.
Average, right?
of course, he stands up out of his chair, goes over to the tray, because you guys remember on the morning of your quest that he had like breakfast set out. He gets an old breakfast enchilada and places it on a plate.
Old?
No, like it's been there. He had
As my
breakfast
mom
earlier.
would say, a used breakfast.
It's definitely not used. It's that fresh. I mean, I guess
Checking.
not fresh. It's
Oh my
it's a little
God.
old. It's gotten a little cold. You can tell it's a little cold.
Breakfast was made at like 8, and now it's like noon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes a little fork, cuts off a piece of enchilada. His tongue lashes out, grabs the enchilada, grabs the whole fork, eats the fork.
Was that intimidation?
Shh, don't offend him.
So, he looks at Miss Gray. So you, girl, you don't have to lie to me. You can tell me if something happened, because I'm just gonna be honest. You guys clearly something happened. And you guys seem to be doing well, in a sense.
Okay. Well, maybe we weren't completely honest because we had weird run-in with little imps, right? And
Okay.
those are technically
Yeah.
demons.
And we didn't want to tell you about it because they did not keep it
PG.
PG.
Wow.
They were keeping
Wow.
it pretty PG-13, almost to R, but we defeated them in sick dance battle, and then everything else was off to was running like normal.
We just
Everything
don't want
else
you
was normal.
Yeah, but we don't want you to hear about the imps and think, oh, we can't send.
Wow.
We're
No.
just
the
a little
students on a
embarrassed,
PG-13
but
quest.
we handled it.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry that happened.
And we really believe in what the quests are about.
Because Sawyer, you did well in the first one, and that was a really, really good recovery. I'm gonna say you can help Beans on this deception check. So Beans roll deception with advantage.
Come on.
You're gonna need. I'm gonna before you tell me what it is. I'm gonna say you need to pass a 14.
That's a 16.
Nice. Principal Pad goes, well, I'm so sorry that happened. I'm just the imps. They came out of where'd they come from?
Literally
Like a
out
ship?
of nowhere in the sky.
Okay, that's insane.
And
Yeah.
then
Crashed into us and then we dance battled them.
we
pretty
did have to fall. We did a free fall through the air.
Whoa,
with them.
Was it fun?
Not one bit.
Okay. Well, did you learn?
I learned that sometimes you must make sacrifice. High risk for high rewards. That is what I learned.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wonderful. It seems to be a successful quest. I guess I don't have any other questions for you all. First off, I want to ask, before we get on to rewards and accolades, do you have any questions for me about your quest, or any questions for Miss Gray about your quest?
When's our next one?
I believe it would be tomorrow.
Do we get to make requests on where we can go on our quests?
Sure. You can for sure supply a request for them.
Principal Pad, I am just small cat girl. And and I have never been to big city. You know big city?
Yes.
I have always wanted to see big city, so I thought maybe if we could put in little request, I would love to go to the
Bramblebee.
No, Sawyer, what was that big city I was thinking about? Or
Astea.
Astea. Sounds like Esta, but a little cooler. So,
I would think that Bramblebee, which is our wonderful city where we make robes. And
the big city. The big city.
Oh,
Did just save the school.
Give me an insight check.
16.
You can tell he's a little offended because you don't want to go to Bramblebee. And you can tell that you can see a little picture. You see a little thing on his desk that's like proud Bramblebee native.
I just think we should save.
It's fine.
No, I think we should save the best.
Bramblebee's boring.
No, that's not.
Bramblebee's boring.
Don't say that.
Principal Pad, hear me out. I want to save the best for last, and this is obviously nowhere near the last quest for us. So Bramblebee can be the last because it is the best.
You're the diplomat, Esta. Come on.
Yeah, no, it's not that. So I grew up, or I lived in Astea for the last few years before I came to join Frogmont, and I've told them a lot about it, and I just want to show them around. So it has nothing against Bramblebee. I can't wait to visit. I've heard incredible things about the views there, but I would love to get to show them Astea, where I grew up.
And of course, whoever our questing partners are, Esta could really show off that Frogmont navigational skill.
And again,
to them. So think of the reputation.
We would be learning cultures that some of us haven't experienced from a literal local that is connected to us.
No, these are all wonderful reasons, and I think eventually, as you go through your curriculum, we can find a way to get you into Astea.
I'm here.
And eventually means tomorrow.
I'm hearing a yes.
Okay.
Oh, this has been a good talk, Principal Pad.
Yeah.
Now on to the accolades.
Yes, I will leave that to Miss Gray. His principal has got a big smile on his face. Miss Gray comes over and she goes, "Yes, of course, ladies. So, because of your amazing performance, you saved half the school.
I know what you're about to say is going to be so life-changing.
I think we're getting out of the hole.
You have proven again that you excel above the rest.
That is for sure. Above all the rest is what I'm hearing.
And
Brimstone.
they're
not on the board.
And we would like to thank you and reward you with upgrading you to room 101.
Wait, but then where does Timo 101 gonna stay?
Well, I mean, there will be a vacancy because you guys are moving out. We would probably just move them to.
You're gonna put them in the hole?
Well, there's a vacancy.
Oh no!
Are there no other rooms?
Sadly not, but we don't have to worry about. I mean, I will have a conversation with them. You don't have to deal with that. But since they couldn't go on a quest, and
they were comatose. They were passed out.
Yeah.
Again, I would really like to review the structures and systems at this school.
Wait.
We did a review of the.
isn't
We
there
heard
an
about the
empty
fish
room?
race.
From the sounds of it, there's a few empty rooms.
Miss Gray, we are so honored. But we were actually thinking room 101, that's pretty good. But for saving the school, I think a ranking of 42 would be even more appropriate.
And the room is empty
another
from
vacant room.
what our snooping has discovered. I mean, exploring.
Maybe just double-check
navigating.
your records.
She starts flipping through some papers. Furrows her brow, and says, "Well, it says here that room 42 is unavailable and is looking to be closed off for the remainder of the semester.
That can't be true because
Miss Gray, have you ever taken the stroll down to the room that we currently inhabit?
She
I
came
got you out of there.
She came and got
right.
us.
You came and visited us.
She knows.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you glance around the room when you came and visited us?
Yeah. No, it wasn't great. And well,
that's how you would put it?
I'll give you the option right now, just to say if you don't want to take the room 101, we can probably transfer that over to some Wug Bucks. And you guys could maybe order some curtains or maybe get some new supplies or maybe some furniture from the store.
I think you need, Miss Gray, you can't let this paperwork about blocking off room 42. That's not the boss of you. You're in charge around here. Can I try persuasion again? Just
I'll
based
give you
on pure flattery.
Yeah, I'll say like no disadvantage, no advantage. Let's just go persuade.
This paperwork isn't the boss of you.
Imagine if I'd gotten a nat 20. But I didn't. I got a 16.
She goes, look, I see where you're coming from, and I think I'll look into it. And how about I come back to you tomorrow? I'll shift some things around, and we'll see if we can get you all into room 42.
Okay, for now, let's just say Team 101 can stay where they are.
Okay, and I just want to know
I
that
wouldn't subject anyone to the room that we currently live
Not
in.
even my worst enemies. Not even the Brimstone boy.
No.
I do. Hang on. Whatever room we get moved in, can I
Are we
please
guys
take?
talking about us?
Shut. I
What's
thought we
up?
put you in the fucking bag.
I start shaking the bag.
Whatever room that we get moved into, because I can confidently say we will not be going back into the hole that you originally put us in. Can you bring my mattress with you?
Wait, what?
My mattress.
Wait, Beans, we could go get it.
Okay, it needs to come with us. I'm attached.
Yeah, if you want to keep your own match, I'll say that you have free reign to do whatever you want.
Okay, just check. I didn't know if movers were gonna come move all our stuff.
No.
I feel like we'll be
Okay,
doing it.
interesting.
I don't know. You guys have all these big lunks
Yeah, the sunshine
walking
Knights.
around all of a sudden.
We've met one of them. Thomas. Greg for short.
He seems like he could be a mover.
Yeah, that's a
Mover
good
and
idea.
a groover. I bet Thomas gets down.
Yes, advanced mover.
Well, that's all that we had for this meeting.
Wait, those are the only accolades?
Well, you refused.
No, we didn't refuse. We requested. We. It's more of like a negotiation.
I think
Yeah,
that's a good
you came in with the first offer, and we came in with our first counter. So we're ready for the second offer soon.
Yes.
And then we can sign it and lock
And
it
we'll
down
come
when
back.
our when we
nobody's-
align.
Nobody's in there anyway, so it'll be so much less fuss than moving around Team 101.
Well, yeah, of course, we'll
So
reapproach this.
would the move to room 101 also constitute a difference in ranking?
Like we are 101.
Yes. But not moving to room 101 means you just stay the same.
What? We can't take the ranking and then not displace our friends?
No, I'm sorry. It's just a package deal.
But we could move to room 42 and be 42.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can try to move some stuff around.
I just don't see how what we did was only good enough to move us up 200 spots. Whereas, I don't know, we kind of saved whole school.
The bell starts ringing, and they say, oh my goodness, we skipped your whole monster vomit class.
Oh,
Girls,
no.
I am so sorry.
You know what?
Do I have a schedule on you?
Could you put that as a credit on our account?
Oh,
Well, we pay for every class we go to, right?
Well, I don't know if you are technically paying. That's why you're in your.
Oh yeah, I meant to. In my head, I said, "Don't bring that up, Beans," because you don't actually pay. And then I said it out loud. That was really funny.
Okay, well,
So
we'll come back to it.
Just a quick. Well, I mean, do you want the Wug Bucks or just a pure refusal?
Can we get the Wug Bucks and the room 42?
The way you're pitching it seems like we are not getting any room change. It seems like you've already decided that we've just refused.
No, so
clearly we have countered.
The room 42 is on the table, and I will probably move some things around today. But as earliest I can do is tomorrow night, and then latest will be the end of your next class day.
Then you keep the Wug Bucks for now.
Okay, I'll keep the Wug Bucks.
We will go back to our hole.
Okay, well, I think let's see if you pull up your schedule right here. She goes through like a huge mountain of papers. Goes through. I think actually next you have combat class.
Okay.
Wait, I could actually get
I
behind
can
that.
show up for that.
It sounds way better than monster vomit.
And
Do we get to beat each other up on sparring mats?
I believe that will be up to your professor, Professor Gludge. And so
Professor Gludge.
you all she goes, do you want me to take you back to the combat class, or do you believe you can make it yourself?
We'll find it.
Yeah. Where is it?
It's
Yep, I just remembered. Let's go.
it's somewhere. It's down the hallway.
I can smell sweaty, stinky, armored armpits from here. So I'll make
bees.
They're all over the place now.
Before we go, does Lord Arathis live here?
That's a good question.
Did you see his jammies?
It's weird, right?
Principal Pad goes, no, I definitely saw his jammies, and I definitely need to know where he's getting.
If he lives here, like what wing of the school would he be in?
Just
so we know to be extra respectful and quiet.
Live here?
Me? No, I have a house. I sleep in a house.
On the mainland or on the floating island?
I have a portal, but everyone else sleeps here.
Everyone? Principal Pad, you live here?
No, this is
everyone
the
else,
principal.
the portal.
Oh.
Well, for a while I thought,
How do you get to your portal?
I was like, whose room is Lord Arathis staying in if he doesn't have a room here? It was crazy.
Principal Pad, do you have like an honorary room?
Well, we do. I mean, we have a faculty and staff wing.
Oh,
okay. So if Lord Arathis was here, he'd be there. Is there like a penthouse in that wing?
I don't know that if he is staying here. I mean, there's I don't know. The wing is so big that there are a lot of rooms that I don't even know what's in them.
Okay. Wait, are you kidding me? You have more empty rooms?
Hey, if there's no available student rooms in our wing,
the bell, the bell starts ringing.
Okay, we'll be extra quiet and respectful if we're ever near any of the staff wings. Since we don't know exactly which room he's staying.
Let's go blow off some steam.
You guys make your way out of Principal Pad's office through the hallways. You see Raven, Igneous, and Sapphire leaving monster vomit, and Raven has like a huge vat of vomit. And she goes, You guys should be really lucky and happy that you guys missed monster vomit class.
We are.
We are. Hey, you guys should be really lucky and really happy that okay, this is crazy. They just offered us your room.
What?
Yeah.
Igneous, what the fuck? And what did you do?
No,
we refused.
We
refused.
Good.
But
Good.
just so you
Thank
know,
you.
you might be.
You're welcome. Hey, we're ride or die, okay?
Yeah.
We did not take that offer.
Ryder died, y'all. And then Igneous puts her fist in the middle.
Ooh,
I put my
fist bump.
I fist
Ooh,
bumped it.
I put mine on top of hers.
She puts hers on top of yours. What do you fucking think you're doing? Whoa. And
They said, oh, we're gonna switch your places with Team 101.
that's so fucked up.
Because we did our quest. I know. And then y'all were gonna have to live in the hole. I know.
Yeah, you guys
we
know
would
about
never
the whole-
subject you to the hole.
No, we wouldn't even wish our worst enemies.
So
on.
we had some insider knowledge of another empty room, and we're trying to get them to put us in there.
So you might be looking at the new and improved Team 42 very soon.
Oh, that's very cool. Your room 42, rank 42.
I know.
Do you know, like, did you get any perks with that? You know, like,
Doubt it. There was Wug Bucks on the table if we didn't take your room.
For curtains.
Igneous goes, you guys need to take the fucking Wug Bucks. I would take the Wug Bucks all day.
We're holding out for room 42. We're
It's
sleeping.
Wug Bucks.
It's on the floor. We're on the floor.
Oh my.
We're sleeping on the floor. Do you even know what that does to your arm
What
muscles?
can you even spend Wug Bucks on?
Well, I think they got like special. You can get like, there's the ice cream bar. You can get more curtains. You can get outfits.
Everyone is obsessed with curtains.
What this is? Why?
I don't know. I like fucking curtains. Sue
Have
me.
windows.
I think this school should go back to the barter system.
Anyway, we're going to fucking combat class. You guys
So
are
we-
Yo!
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, let's
Fuck
fight.
you.
Holy
Beat my
shit.
ass.
Bean starts cracking his knuckles and popping his neck.
You should
and
put a lid on
stretching.
that.
Raven looks down at the vomit.
Hey, you can't bring that in the combat class. That is unfair advantage.
I mean, this was the only one that was left for homework, so I don't really know where to put it.
What kind of monster did that?
She takes out a big book that says Monster Vomit 101 on it. And then she goes, you see her like she wafts it, and then she dips a blade of grass in it, and the blade of
that's
grass,
okay.
like the blade of grass incinerates. And then she goes, okay, it's either bullywug vomit
Holy
or it's fire dragon. And I think I'll have to put it on a rabbit to see if the rabbit transforms.
That would be a lot of bullywugs. So I guess I'm leaving
I'm just
dragon.
so. Did they explain like what was point of this class? Like, I feel like do monsters vomit often on the trail that I can look at it and identify them?
Oh yeah, I guess it's like a ranger thing.
Sapphire goes, I kind of fell asleep in the middle of it, so I don't really know.
Good on you.
But at this moment, you see a lot more girls passing you in the hallway. You guys see Fia runs by you. She's still got her mouth like tightly closed, and like she's running past y'all, like waving to y'all. And you see some more golds and some greens making their way to the gymnasium.
Guys, let's go. We got to get to a good spot so we can see everybody getting hit.
Let's go.
You guys walk into the gymnasium, and a large amount of girls are just sitting in the bleachers together, chatting, talking. And until on one side of the gymnasium, the doors burst open, and this really huge, buff, black-scaled, dragonborn dude walks in with like a crop top sweatshirt and short shorts.
Gludge, gludge, gludge,
And he-
gludge, gludge.
Give me a performance check.
Yeah.
See if everyone starts chanting Gludge. This is just for Sawyer.
It's like really bad. I got an 8. Gludge. Performance.
Sawyer-
So I got a 5.
Sawyer is
Gludge,
standing
gludge.
up cheering, and you two, do you guys join in? Okay, you guys see Sawyer start
gludge.
going first. Okay.
Gludge.
Sawyer and Beans are chanting. Esta's
get the
giving her
help action?
support. To what?
To be better.
No.
Gludge.
No.
Gludge. This is helping.
That doesn't count as
Gludge.
help.
Gludge.
Gludge walks in, and he goes, all right, that's enough. Thank you for the introduction. All right, this is going to be combat class, and we're going to be doing some combat in this class. Magic allowed. Swords allowed. Basically, the rule is as long as you're still standing, you're still in the game. We're going to do tournament style. This is going to be across a course of 3 classes.
Do we play in teams or individuals?
What do you think?
I don't know. That is why I asked the question.
Well, I mean, considering you do everything in teams here.
That's not true. I have an individual grade in all my classes.
No, I think you're ranked with your team, dude.
Not when you're graded.
Okay, whatever.
Again, systems are really weird here. I'm new.
All right. We got a blabbermouth. You know what? Hey, come. Hey, sit next to me. Hey, you right there. The tabaxi, sit next to me.
I look behind
Tabaxi,
me.
you little tabaxi. You're
Who else? There's another tabaxi here?
you're sitting next to me for right now.
Never meet your heroes.
I go and sit next to him. Does this mean I get to go first?
Okay, no. All right. You're going to
Oh.
sit next to me so I can keep my eye on you. All right, everybody. Like I was saying, tournament style. This is going to be over the course of 3 classes.
Beans is mimicking him behind his back to you guys.
Give me a performance check.
It's not allowed.
As just covering her mouth.
Yeah, we're like,
15.
People
I keep
start
hitting you to make me not laugh.
people start to laugh. Like you start getting like the whole gymnasium to like try to cover their mouths. And Mr. Gludge just keeps talking. And he goes, all right, and first, also we got to have a grand prize at the end of this thing. And grand prize this year is going to be 3 tickets to the Celestial Splash Pad in Astea. And you will take a quest day.
Splash pad?
You'll have a quest day and a class day, 2 days in a row to spend in Astea at the Splash Pad.
Fuck.
We gotta get that splash pass.
Beans,
I've been there before. It's incredible.
I
Beans
bet
gets
you have.
real serious when he hears that. He's like, huh?
All right, everybody, form up. And with that, we are going to end this episode.
I want to fight.
So,
how I sound to you?
Thank you so much for listening to Gals and Goblins. Be sure to leave a comment or leave a review on Spotify, on Apple Music.
You could also leave a comment.
Join our Discord. Leave a comment. Join our Discord. Follow us on social medias. Anything else we want to say?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah. I think that's it.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.